I'm coming for that belt. Everybody knows I did fight for the belt before, but I'm only getting better, and I'm ready to make another run. Here I come.
I'm coming for that belt. Everybody knows I fought for the belt before, but I'm only getting better and I'm ready to make another run. Here I come. Tatiana Suarez just sent a message, and it wasn't subtle. After a dominant victory that reminded the UFC
Getting the lock, especially with the length of her arms. Oh yeah, but now she's getting it. Oh, she's getting it deep. Yeah, it's done. Godinez in trouble. Lupi's in real trouble.
She's out. Tatiana Suarez with style points tonight. The first woman to
see exactly who she is. Suarez turned her attention toward one of the hottest rising names outside the promotion, Dakota Ditcheva. And when Tatiana Suarez starts talking like that, everybody listens. On April 11, 2026, at UFC 327 in Miami, Tatiana Suarez returned to the cage and made a massive statement. Facing the durable and dangerous Lupita Godinez, Suarez didn't just win, she finished her with a rear-naked choke in round 2. Even more shocking, she became the first fighter ever to stop Godinez inside the distance. That's not just a win. That's domination.
Getting the lock, especially with the length of her arms. Oh yeah, but now she's getting it. Oh, she's getting it deep. Yeah, it's done. Godinez in trouble. Lupi's in real trouble.
she's out. Tatiana Suarez with style points tonight. The first woman.
The fight didn't start easy. Early on, Suarez got clipped with a clean right hand and was briefly in real danger. But champions don't panic under pressure, they adapt. Suarez immediately changed the pace, closed the distance.
Takedown defense. Oh, there's the hook. There's a nice entry. Low single. And she's gonna get it. Steps over that back leg. Yes, yeah. Beautiful. Straight to side move. And that was difference. Listen. And drive will go in confidence big time. Now she's got it on the single leg. She's wrapping that leg on, and she finishes it. She has to shut. Very good.
So that's 2 single legs.
Oh, look at this one.
Finished. And with those single legs, she's able to transition to these grappling positions so nicely. And she's got her real threat here for her goddess if she sees so. She doesn't, she goes to take off. She's really going to try to go behind guillotine.
Did a beautiful job of getting back to her feet, but this could be deep here.
She doesn't have her hands locked.
Arm in guillotine. God, is it under the chin? It's hard to
under the chin, but her hands are not locked, so she's trying to lock.
I don't know.
This imposed her wrestling, and once the fight hit the mat, the momentum completely shifted. From there, it was total control. That's what makes Tatiana Suarez so dangerous. Elite wrestling. Suffocating pressure. Constant positional control. Once she gets opponents down, they don't get back up easily. She drains confidence, breaks rhythm, and forces mistakes. Then when the opening appears, she finishes. It's technical violence mixed with championship composure. This victory also meant redemption. In 2025, Suarez suffered the first loss of her career in a title fight against She's
She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for the championship.
Zhang Weili. Many wondered if the setback would slow her rise. Instead, she came back stronger. First she beat Amanda Lemos, then she submitted Lupita Godinez. That's how elite fighters answered out. Now look at the facts. Tatiana Suarez owns a 13-1 record, elite grappling credentials, multiple submission finishes, and improving striking. When she gains momentum, she becomes one of the hardest women in MMA to stop. And now she wants another title run. But then came the twist. Instead of focusing only on
takedown defense.
Oh, there's the hook. There's a nice entry. Low single. And she's gonna get it. Steps over that back leg. Yes, yeah.
Beautiful. Straight to side move.
And that was difference. Listen. And drive will go in confidence big time. Now she's got it on the single leg. She's wrapping that leg on, and she finishes it. She has to shut. Very good.
So that's 2 single legs.
Oh, look at this one.
Finished. And with those single legs, she's able to transition to these grappling positions so nicely. And she's got her real threat here for her goddess if she sees so. She doesn't, she goes to take off. She's really going to try to go behind guillotine.
Did a beautiful job of getting back to her feet, but this could be deep here.
She doesn't have her hands locked.
Arm in guillotine. God, is it under the chin? It's hard to
under the chin, but her hands are not locked, so she's trying to lock.
I don't know.
Sprinkle by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. Now she's getting, and there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand.
In trouble.
And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
On her division, Suarez turned attention toward Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated PFL champion and one of the most explosive strikers in women's MMA. Dakota Ditcheva is 15-0, fast, violent, accurate, and dangerous from the opening second. She doesn't slowly outpoint opponents. She ends them. Now this is where things get serious. Tatiana Suarez brings wrestling control, top pressure, submissions, and championship experience. Dakota Ditcheva brings speed, knockout power, Muay Thai precision, and ruthless.
Anything. Give me whoever you want. Get me to fight wherever you want. I'll stay in Europe. I'll go to America. I'll clean them all out. Just give them to me one by one.
Come on in. We're ready.
Finishing instincts. This is the classic matchup fight fans dream about. Grappler versus striker, pressure versus precision, control versus chaos. If Suarez gets the takedown, she controls the entire fight. If Dakota keeps it standing, she can end everything in seconds. That's why this potential clash feels
Sprinkle by TKO or KO. I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable.
And there it is. Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand.
In trouble.
And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Equals massive. Two women dominating in two different worlds. One built on control. One built on destruction. Tatiana Suarez didn't just win in Miami. She reminded the sport that she still belongs at the top, and then she fired a warning shot toward Dakota Ditcheva. So now the question is simple. Does Tatiana...
Is trying to control it. She's having
Well, McFarland continues to come forward, John, but unable to do much, and now she's there, and it's over. Let's take a look at how it ended, John.
Were you hiding that well? She takes a step, she has all that weight, you see the knee.
Loser is eliminated from the playoffs. Of our attempt. Can Carmouche get the extension? In the third round, let's go. The final second.
Tatiana Suarez drag Dakota into deep water and prove wrestling still rules? Or does Dakota Ditcheva keep the fight standing and show the world she's the future of women's MMA? Because if this fight ever happens, it won't be hype. It'll be a test of levels. Stop scrolling right now because one of the most dangerous undefeated fighters in women's MMA just sent a warning to the biggest names in the sport. Not to prospects. Not to contenders. To champions. The fighter making noise is Dakota Ditcheva, and the names in her sights are Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko. Dakota didn't just say she could compete with them, she said she believes she can beat them. That one statement has already shaken the MMA world. Dakota Ditcheva has become one of the fastest rising stars outside the UFC. Undefeated at 15-0, explosive striking, savage body shots, brutal knees, and relentless pressure, she fights with a kind of confidence that forces people to pay attention. She doesn't enter the cage looking to edge decisions. She enters looking to finish people. That killer mentality is exactly why fans now see her as one of the most dangerous women in combat sports. When asked if she could defeat Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko, Dakota didn't hesitate. She said yes. No nervous smile, no fake humility.
Your headline, I think that'd be amazing. I think when Dakota's healthy, I would love a chance to be able to fight Dakota.
No hesitation. Just belief. And in fight sports, that kind of confidence matters. Because champions often lose before the cage door closes when they underestimate someone who truly believes they belong. Let's be clear, Alexa Grasso is no easy target. She shocked the world by dethroning Valentina Shevchenko and proved she belongs among the elite.
Your thoughts on that matchup and how she looked and how big could that fight be?
Yeah, I think that's a great fight to happen. I think she's called for it. The fans have called for it. You can see it across Twitter where they're saying, like, one of the dream fights they want to see is White House, myself, and Dakota. And that's a huge bucket list item to be able to do, like, fight in front of the president in the White House. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? And I think that Dakota and I both have the skills and the excitement to bring it, to showcase everything that everybody wants to see and make that the fight people see.
Sharp boxing, calm under pressure, high fight IQ, and championship composure make her one of the most complete flyweights in the world. If Dakota fought Grasso, it would be aggression versus precision, violence versus timing. Then there's Valentina Shevchenko, one of the greatest women ever to compete in MMA. Elite striking, tactical brilliance, championship experience, and a killer instinct built through years of dominance. She's defended titles, beaten top contenders, and ruled the flyweight division like a queen. Facing Valentina is not just a fight, it's an exam few survive. But Dakota believes she is different. She believes her Muay Thai pressure, physical strength, and finishing ability would create problems neither Grasso nor Shevchenko have faced
She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body.
in a long time. She doesn't see herself as a future star. She sees herself as ready right now. That's what makes this story so dangerous. Most fighters wait for permission. Dakota is demanding attention. Most prospects ask for respect. Dakota is trying to take it.
Liz makes sense because she won the belt, but I would take the Liz fight for sure. But we had PFL sign some girls from UFC, which I saw. So that would be very motivating for me to get in and fight them. I would love to maybe face off between one of them.
She's not interested in slowly climbing the rankings. She wants the throne. Of course, there's one massive obstacle standing in the way: promotions. Dakota has built her name in PFL, while Grasso and Shevchenko are UFC stars. Cross-promotion super fights are rare, complicated, and expensive. But if Dakota keeps destroying opponents, the pressure for those matchups will only grow stronger. And stylistically, these fights would be insane. Dakota's savage Muay Thai knees against Grasso's slick boxing. Dakota's pressure against Valentina's sniper counters and elite kicks. Youth versus experience. Hunger versus legacy. Violence versus greatness. Right now, Dakota Ditcheva remains undefeated, feared, and hungry. But her latest comments made one thing crystal clear: she's not satisfied being the best outside the UFC. She wants to prove she belongs with the best in the world. So now the question is yours. If Dakota Ditcheva fought Alexa Grasso tomorrow, who wins? And if she stood across from Valentina Shevchenko, does the new era begin, or does the legend remind everyone why she ruled for so long? Because one thing is,
Like, one of the dream fights they want to see is White House, myself, Dakota. And that's a huge bucket list item to be able to do, like, fight in front of the president in the White House. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? And I think that Dakota and I both have the skills and the excitement to bring it, to showcase everything everybody wants to see and make that the fight.
Yeah, of course, I think Dakota's is a big name they're looking to get drawn against. She, having been the UK champion, I'm definitely excited to face her, and I think that she's a name that's starting to rise up through the ranks that people are knowing. So ultimately, facing her at some point, ideally in the finals, would really be exciting.
Absolutely, she's real. She wouldn't be here, if she hadn't achieved what she's been able to do. She wouldn't have won the belt in the UK if she wasn't the real deal. I think all the women that are here are top notch. I certainly think that her side of the bracket has been a very much more plush and easy go of it, as I have the toughest females, all with 12 or more fights, and she's getting grapplers with like 2 fights. She's finally facing somebody that has a closer record to what she should be experiencing. But even then, I don't think it's the matchup that's truly going to challenge her until she finally faces me.
because there's one name fight fans keep begging to see in the UFC right now: Dakota Ditcheva. Even respected voices in MMA media are openly saying she could become the superstar women's divisions desperately need. She's talented, marketable, undefeated, exciting to watch.
I want to take the big chance. Oh! And steps and pulls in and does take advantage of it. She has looked quite a less. Leg, in that lead, leg, in the stand up. And again, the legs. Oh, nice. Suarez. Referee Bryce out. But be eliminated.
Not forward, John, but unable to do much, and now and it's over.
That well.